Welcome back to SideQuest Stories. Today we're going to be playing some more of Professor Layton and the Curious Village on the 3DS. So I've very much been enjoying this. The puzzles, one of them was a little bit weirdly obscure, the one with the dog. Otherwise, I've really been enjoying it. I particularly liked that annoyingly tricky one with the candles. That was stuck with me a little bit. So let's swap over to the 3DS and launch the game. Hope you folks are having a good time. If you're enjoying the series, do please be sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. If you enjoy the video regardless, I do appreciate if you click like, as it helps out the channel. Back to the stylus. Continue. I overwrote all the other bits, so we're just going to use save file 1. Our story so far. The Professor and Luke make their way successfully to Reinhold Manor, where they meet Lady Dahlia. But before they can start talking, a loud noise startles Lady Dahlia's cat, Claudia, who runs off. The Professor and Luke are now forced to find the missing feline. Not sure what's happening outside. Yes, we brought back the... Oh yeah, there was a murderer. You kind of missed... Something happening outside. Ah yes, the detective turned up and there has been a murder. Matthew, did you notice any strange characters around the manor at the time of the incident? Not a soul, I'm afraid. I didn't even know about Master Simon until Inspector Chomley showed up. And where is Simon's body now? I didn't see this, but I was told that the inspector carried the body out shortly after arriving. I see. Well, it looks like for the moment we are without a lead on this case. Ah, but you know, I found this in the room where Master Simon's body was discovered. It's a gear with a spanner and a hammer or a spade in the middle of it. What's this? I'm sorry to say I have no idea, but I thought it might be a clue, so I made sure to hold on to it. Amazing! It's a cog so small that one could search the room and miss it. Look, it has an engraving. Cog discovery was added to your list of mysteries. A small cog? Now that you mention it, I know a puzzle about an object that almost fits that description. What? Are you joking? A puzzle at a time like this? Guess we're doing it. Puzzle 28. Find the dot. It's worth 30 picarats. You are holding an 8-pointed shape with a red dot on it. If you hold the shape so that the red dot is in the position shown in diagram A, then flip it over, you will see a black dot as depicted below. Now assume you are holding the shape as shown on the left side of diagram B. Where will the black dot be when you flip the shape over? Okay, so before flipping, the black dot is there. So before flipping, it's there. So that is the one, I think. Worth a try?
That should do it.
That should do it. Correct.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
I'm sure it is. That's right, take a look at the diagram for an explanation. My apologies, but I'm afraid I don't know anything that would aid your investigation. Not at all, the small cog is more than enough for us to go on. But I do wonder why you're giving this to us. I believe you're a good man, Professor. I'm confident we will piece together this puzzle. I appreciate the vote of confidence, Matthew. I got a strange gizmo, dog leg, and a robot dog leg. Oh, the inspector's back. Wondering why we're doing puzzles when we should be worrying about the murder? Hello, Inspector. Is this everyone who was present at the scene of the crime? I believe we're missing Ramon, sir. Ramon! Where is he and what on earth is he doing? Matthew, fetch Ramon at once! To be honest, my lady, thinking about it, I've not seen Ramon for a few hours now. What? Don't tell me he was murdered as well. No, hold on a moment. He's a suspect too. Perhaps he fled the scene of his crime. Where could he be at a time like this? What if the murderer got Ramon too? Okay. Hello, sir. Imagine a murder in this very house. It brings a chill to my spine, it does. You're a detective, are you not? Do hurry and find the monster that did this. My good sir, I am no detective, but I agree that your concerns are certainly warranted. No one is safe until that criminal is behind bars. My sentiments exactly. I just don't understand it. Simon could be snide, but he wasn't the type to be hated. The criminal was after my brother's fortune. I could very well be this fiend's next target, not friend. You have a point. If we narrow the motive to stealing the Reinhold fortune, there are fewer potential suspects. Good gracious, you don't think I'd do something like this now? Simon and I got along very well, I'll have you know. It wasn't very close to Augustus, though. You know, all this talk of families has me contemplating a puzzle I once heard. Of course it does. It's a puzzle in a puzzle game. What a surprise. Puzzle 27, Bickering Brothers, worth 40 pike rats. 6 brothers have gathered around a table to eat dinner. Let's call them brothers 1 to 6, with 1 being the eldest and 6 the youngest. Each of the brothers is prone to fighting with the siblings directly above and below him in age, and can't be seated next to either of them. Also, brothers 3 and 5 got into an argument the other day and refused to sit next to each other. Brother 1 has already sat down. Can you find a seating arrangement for the others that will keep everyone from bickering? Okay, so 2 can't sit next to 1. 3 can. 2 and 5. So 2 and 4 can't go there, and it can't be 5, so it has to be 6 next. 6 can't go next to 5. So I could put 4 to 5. I think.
That should do it.
Nice.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I'm sure it does. Good job. Sit the boys down as shown, and there shouldn't be any trouble. The mirror image of this seating arrangement is also a valid answer. Finally, a meal in peace. Just pausing real quick. In case you're wondering why I've got the black bars on the top screen, that's because this is a DS game, not a 3DS game, and I'd rather not have to change the setup between DS and 3DS, so those black bars will be gone on a 3DS game. Oh yes, so that's the answer. Thank you for clearing that up that puzzle, but we're still no closer to finding Simon's killer. I assure you I had nothing to do with it, so please go out and find the real murderer. Of course. I understand your position. It appears I am a suspect too. I'll find out what I can. Got another strange gizmo. Good old sneeze pause. Okay. Matthew, you got anything for me? Hey, where did Lady Dahlia go? I believe my lady has retired to the adjoining room to relax on her own. She's a strong woman, but it's only natural she'd need to rest after a terrible event like this. Or she did it. Very well then. Would you please let her know that I have something I'd like to talk to her about? Well, of course, Professor. Please wait here. Lady Dahlia might act like an ice queen, but I guess even she was shaken by today's events. She's got to hide the murder weapon. Luke, if you wish to ever become a true gentleman, you'll need to start showing a little more sensitivity. That showed you. Oh, of course, Professor. I apologise. That was wrong of me. My lady will see you now. Just head back through that doorway on the left. Like that. Doop, 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 doop. What a lovely vase. Any coins anywhere? I'd better make sure I don't knock that over. The entire garden is visible from this window. Lady Dahlia, I have a deep suspicion this murder is connected to the mystery of the golden apple. What? It's too early to say for sure, but I think that it's highly probable the two matters are linked. And you think that Ramon is somehow involved in all this? Potentially, yes. However, as of yet, we don't have enough information to draw any solid conclusions. I see. If that's the case, I have a request for you, Professor. Find Ramon and bring him back here to me. It sickens me that I'm being considered a suspect in this brutal crime. I must prove my innocence at once. As you wish, Lady Dahlia. We will ask around the village to see what we can find. I appreciate your help, Professor. Well then, I'll be awaiting the good news in the parlour. Chapter 3, The Missing Servant. Comb St. Mystère for clues about Ramon's disappearance. Just the save slot. What? Like I said. There's a picture. Look at this picture. What is it, Professor? Oh, isn't that Lady Dahlia? She's holding a baby. That baby must be Baron Reinhold's daughter, then. Laura was her name, wasn't it? Gosh, what a cute baby. Lady Dahlia hasn't changed much, has she? You know, Luke, they say the true beauty never ages. I suppose so, Professor. But even so, it makes me wonder. Maybe we can ask Lady Dahlia about it? Why don't you look ancient? Oh, of course, dear child. I bathe in the blood of innocent... moisturising cream. Ooh, nothing else around here? No inspector? By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear you're something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. Okay. Just breaking all pretenses that this is a real thing happening. 5 suspects. 5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying, and all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release the suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Okay, if all 5 of them are liars, then E isn't lying, and so that's wrong. If 4 of them are liars, yeah, it's 4. Yeah, it's got to be 4. Because A, B, C, and E would be wrong, but D would be correct. Yeah, it's 4. Input answer. Number 4. Submit.
That should do it.
No, incorrect.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Try again. Try to think like a detective and look for inconsistencies between the said statements. Okay. Lost some piker rats there. 5 suspects are called into police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. 1 is lying. 2 are lying. I know these guys and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. Don't listen to a word they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. And all 5 of us are totally wrong. I don't see why 4 isn't a correct answer. It can't be A. A can't be correct. Oh, how many people should they let go? Not how many... 1. I just put the number wrong. Got it the wrong way around.
There we go. Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right, every suspect accused a different number of people. If anyone was telling the truth, there had to be 1 suspect, no more or less. The only suspect whose statement fits that condition is D. It looks like he's a free man. Yeah, I knew it was D, I just put the wrong number. I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You'd do best to use that brain of yours to find that golden apple everyone is a buzz about. Another gizmo. Is that a foot? Yes. Oh, got the main engine. Only 1 foot to go. Hello, Lady Dahlia. Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon? The picture of you holding a baby, the one in the next room. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. Huh? My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go find Ramon and bring him back, would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. The butler did it. It's a classic. Anyway, is there anything? The chandelier casts a lovely warm glow. Could this be another Brainhold family portrait? Wait. Wonder if the Baron has any of my favourite books. Let's talk to Matthew. And pause real quick. Ah, Matthew, do you have a moment? Sorry about all the pausing. Certainly, sir. How can I help you? It's about the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs, the one of her holding a small child. Ah, yes, about that old picture. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife, Lady Viola. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance, their gestures, and even in the way they moved. That's going to play into it somehow. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron. Wow, imagine someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home, and at his side was Lady Dahlia. I'm sorry to say that's all I really know about the matter. Not at all. You've been most helpful. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Lady Dahlia was added to your list of mysteries. Cog, crank, the noise, the golden apple, and Lady Dahlia. I think a twig just fell off a tree onto the shed. Let's hope that's what it was anyway. Can I leave? They let me leave even though I'm a suspect. Oh, it's the cat. Are you off again? Mm-hmm. Raw. These are Simon's glasses. But how on earth did they end up here? This could be a crucial clue in the investigation. I think it best if we took these to Inspector Chelby. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belonged to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinhold inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to interrupt my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do. My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I don't like that chummy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's so full of himself, and the way he treats you, Professor, is just too much. Luke, my boy, pay it no heed. Right now we have other priorities. Let's go ask around and find Ramon. Yes, let's. Pointing. Hello there. Look at you fretting away there. Whatever's the matter? Sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Ramon around here today? He was here until just a while ago. No, I can't say I have seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite an ace with puzzles. Would you mind helping me out with a puzzle I've been mulling over? Oh, right now? We're sort of in the middle of something, but this seems to be what we do. Puzzle 30, one-line puzzle 1. One-line puzzle. Damn, bother pausing. Have you heard of one-line puzzles? The idea is to place your pen to paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen from the paper or retracing any part of the line. You can, however, cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concept, look at the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn with one line. I think it's got to be this one. Yeah, there's no issue with the other 3. That one.
Luke, here's my answer.
No.
I suppose I...
Too bad. It certainly looks like each picture was created in one stroke, but take a second look. Okay, let's think about this properly. Online puzzle 1. Only worth 23 now. Okay, let's go. That one's fine. That one's fine. I'm starting on one with 3 points because I know you. We need to go back to one of them. It's that one. It's that house. It's got multiple bits where there's only 3 points, and you can only have a maximum of 2 of those. 3 lines coming off a point, I mean.
The key to success.
because you can only have 3 lines coming off a point when it's the start or the end. If there's any more than that, you can't do it. A very easy way to tell whether there's a given picture has been drawn in one stroke. This method will be revealed to you after you solve more of these riddles. Yeah, I think I just figured it out. That's some fine work there. I was stuck on this puzzle for I don't know how long. Ah, you there, boy. I just had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight. So be careful out there, alright? Well, that was a welcome piece of news. But don't worry about me, because I don't get scared easily. And another leg. Are your robot dogs coming along? So let's have a look at the boat. Hey, worth it. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat then. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard the one about the sinking ship? Sinking ship. SOS. 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. The only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to the nearest island back to the ship takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? Okay. So there's 15 people there. It's going to sink in 20 minutes. There's a 5-person life raft. And a round trip takes 9 minutes. But you only save 4 people per trip. Okay, so you'll do... So that'd be 8 people. And then the final 5 will get off. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. I think.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah, 4 get off, 1 goes back. 4 get off, 1 goes back. And then it'll sink while they're moving with the last 5 people. Yeah, 4, 4 and 5. Moment of silence for the 2 who didn't make it, please. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. You're right, dude. Hey, you two, what are you up to? Let me in on the secret. I got it. Don't tell me. I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, huh? Looking for info, yeah? But, sorry, I haven't seen your man. Are you sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us? No, I've got nothing for you. Stop asking me about it. I see. Well, in any case, thank you for your time. Oh, yeah, and good luck with your city search. 2 city men on a city search, right? But definitely do not go poking around the tower on the north side of the village, understand? Tower on the north side of the village? How do you even get to that part of the village? Do you remember that clock tower in the square? I believe we must pass through it to get to the north side of the village. Let's go and check it out. Through the clock tower. Found it, got it. That's the clock tower you were talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Someone's standing in front of the entrance. Hello there. Was it true what they're saying about a murder at Reinhold Manor? A murder in our little village? The very thought gives me the shivers, and a great idea for a novel. Oh, excuse my insensitivity. I'm just always on the lookout for new ideas. How can I help you?
We're looking for Ramon. Have you seen him around?
No, I can't say I've seen him today. But if your search has turned up nothing, he's probably at the park or in the tower. You know, somewhere the villagers don't normally go.
The tower, huh?
Oh, you should stay as far from that tower as possible. There are all sorts of bad rumours about it.
It does seem that way. We keep running into people who say that. Just what are the rumours?
Just, you know, bad stuff.
There's something really scary about that tower.
Ooh. Okay, there we go. Hello, sir. Why are you standing in the doorway? Eek. Hey there. You've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? You want to pass through here, you need to have solved at least 12 puzzles first, innit? Well, it looks like you've already done that. Well, I guess I'll just lie to you then. If you really want to pass through here, you're also going to have to solve one more puzzle. Strange Dots, puzzle 35, worth 20 pyrats. The dice below look normal enough, but if you look carefully, there is a pattern. You know the following. A equals 0, B equals 9, and C equals 6. So what does D correspond to? I need to pause one second. Okay, so 0, 9, and 6 for 1, 2, or 2 dots. Oh, is it hours on the clock? Midnight. Hang on, I'm trying to do this right for the camera. Midnight for A. 9 PM, or 9 for B. 6 for C. Which means that that is 3.
There we go. Every puzzle has an
Correct.
answer.
Yeah. That's right, the dots on each die represent the hands on an analog clock. Way to go! You've earned it, sir, so come on through. Are you still after that scary cat? We are looking for one of the Reinhold's employees now. He is a man by the name of Ramon. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramon, huh? Yeah, I think I might have. Oh, gosh, where did I see him? Maybe better off asking someone else. Ask Lucy, she's standing under the clock tower. I've got some eyeballs. At least I think they're eyeballs. I hope they're eyeballs. Ooh. The door is open.
We can finally pass through the clock tower to the north side of the village. How exciting! I can't wait to see what's in store for us there.
Death loop. Okay, so I've got a gizmo. Any coins hidden about?
Is someone live here?
Hit the mouse. Oh, there's a cat poking a mouse.
Look at that cat, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it?
It doesn't look even slightly like Claudia, Luke.
No, of course not. It's a different cat.
Yes, it's an alley cat, and judging by the way he's bullying that poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Ah, yes, Luke, speaking of mice, have you heard this one before? Just don't worry about the poor mouse. Too many mice, puzzle 36, worth 30 baikarats. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? Pause it again, sorry. Doesn't that depend how many male and female mice you have? Baby mice mature and give birth 2 months after they are born. Once a month. Or do we just not take that into account and just assume they're just all able to give birth? In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? I can't even, I'm going to need the hints because I don't think this is very well explained. You may be thinking there's going to be a lot of bothersome calculation involved in solving this puzzle, but you don't need to do anything complicated to find the answer. Read the problem over carefully. Okay. The type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. You got it the day after it was born. How many mice would you have? 1. Because you only have 1. Okay. That's why it doesn't explain further, because you don't need to know. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. That's right, your mouse can't birth any babies by itself. Correct. Excellent work, Luke. Painting's great. Who is that creepy lass? I wonder if that connects. It does, yes. Nice. Doesn't go there now. Okay. Hello.
What you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first? My little brother and I came up with this one together. It's evil.
Brother and sister, 37, worth 40 bike rats. A boy and his sister are sitting around the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age, huh? Well, why don't you just give me 1 more on top of your age, then I'd be 3 times your age. So how old is each sibling? Okay, so. Okay. If the brother was 2 years younger and the sister was 2 years older, the sister would be double the brother's age. Three times, that'd be 3 times his age. So that's got to be 3 and 1. No, 6 and 2. After giving her 3 years. So they were originally 3 and 4. One and 2, yeah, 3 and 4. The girl is 3, the boy is 4, I think.
There we go. Oh, how embarrassing.
For each year the brother gives to his sister, his age decreases by 1. When he loses 2 years, the sister becomes twice his age. When he loses 3 years, the system becomes 3 times his age. If you're feeling stumped, try charting the information you have on paper. That would mean for the first example, you'd be 2, and you'd be 1, and that works. No. Should be 5, and that doesn't work. That would end up with 2 and 4, and she would be twice the age. Or it'd be 1 and 5, and that doesn't work. Okay, if he goes from 5 down to 3, then she needs to end up as 6, which means she needs to have been... Well, previously we already know that doesn't work. Gives away 2 years. That makes it 0, that's not possible. Let's try 6. Which means he has to be 8. Which means he gained 2 years there, 6 and 6. Three, 6. Add 3. No, yeah, that works. Okay, they're both 6. 66. Yep. Hopefully that's right.
Luke, here's my answer. Another
It
puzzle
is.
solved.
What's going on? That's right. The conditions of the puzzle only work out if both the brother and sister are currently 6 years old. 2 siblings are actually twins.
Is that too easy for you? Oh well. Hey, do you know the guy from the mansion, Ramon? He may look sedate, but my, does he like the nightlife? He's friends with that party animal, Jarvis.
Jarvis? I don't believe I know the man. Where might we find him?
Well, you see, Jarvis isn't the type to place much value in being gainfully employed. At this time of day, he's probably lazing about around those steps to the north. Just head up north until you hit a fork in the road, then take the path to the right. Okay, I have to go now. Let's play again later.
We've got a strange gizmo. Looks like a jaw. A lot of clunking going on outside. My robot dog is nearly complete.
This doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. There's something a bit bleak and sad about this place.
I found a something.
Look, Professor, there's a puzzle hidden here.
Is there indeed? Worm in the Apple, puzzle 107, worth 30 bike rats. The worm's life dream is to make it to the middle of this apple. Complete this slide puzzle and make his dream come true. With only 8 tiles, this task might look easy, but it's probably harder than you think. Uh, okay, so I need to get that one over there. So I need this one above this one. How can I do that? I can move it up like that. Then I can move it around like that. There it is. And these two are just the wrong way around. How do I get these two the right way around at the bottom right? So this one needs to be the left of that one. No, that didn't work. Corner needs to be to the left of the right side. And all the way around like that. I feel like I'm just doing random things at the moment. Aha! Well, there's that side. But now this side's messed up. Slide puzzle only has 8 tiles, so don't be intimidated. Take your time with it. If you want to see much progress, try something new with each move. Don't get stuck moving tiles in the same pattern again and again. Did it just restart? Where was that before? Let's quit. I'm just no good at that. I'll come back to that one.
Ow, I didn't think this one would be so hard.
Well, it is. Best not to run around here. Looks a bit dangerous.
So I live in.
Oh no, Luke. Pointing. Hello, pointing lady. Agnes.
Oh dear, your fortune for this month looks abysmal. I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate.
Chair. What? Now this chair's creaking. One line puzzle to. Oh, one lines. Okay. The idea of one line puzzles. Blah, 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 blah. One of them cannot be drawn with one line. I can see straight away which one it is. It's that one. Because it's got a 3-pointer here, a 3-pointer here, 3-pointer here, and a 3-pointer here. So it's got to be that.
I think I've got it!
I think I've got it. Go behind me.
I did it!
Yes, I did.
Nicely done. When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. When looking at these areas, take note of whether the number of lines running through a given point are odd or even. All intersections contain an even number of lines, or if there are two intersections that contain an odd number of lines, you should be able to draw the picture in one line. Yes. My, that was quick. Were you that scared of a month's worth of bad luck? Well, I'm sorry to say there's nothing you can do to change fate. You just have to grin and bear it. Oh, so you tricked me. Hello, I don't think I've seen you before. With a new character. Zapponi. What's this? Yes, it's just as I suspected. I can tell from here, sir. You have something you want to ask me, no? Don't even try to hide it, sir. It's in your eyes. And ask you may after you solve this puzzle for me. Island hopping. Here's an overhead view. It's the same thing, isn't it? Overhead view of a cluster of tropical islands. As you travel from A to B, your objective is to visit every island exactly once. The island folks say this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge can't cross over any pre-existing bridge. So where should your bridge go? A to B, visiting everyone once. Yeah, I know, but I just want to do my working out. Okay, so down there, up there, along there, down there, down there, down there, over there. Down there, down there, down there, down there, down there. Okay, so it's lighthouse over to that house, and we should be good.
There we go.
There we go. Correct.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right. Now get out of there and enjoy that island paradise. Just as I suspected, a fellow detective, your skills at puzzle solving are remarkable, sir. Dare I say, they approach my own. It's the eyes, I say. They never lie. And when they do, I know. What a strange man. Gizmo, gizmo. Blip.
Looks like the cafe isn't open for the day yet.
You found a hint coin. The letters are so smudged I can't read this at all. Looks like quite a few people live here. Left or right?
I'd like to go left.
To the market.
Hello there.
Let me in here, would you? I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute, says Archibald. Father's age. Father and son are chatting when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now, but just how old are you? I'll tell you what. The father replies, you want to know how old I am, eh? Well, I tell you what, I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. How old is the father? So he's got to be 44. It's got to be. I don't see another way that can make sense. Oh.
Luke, here's my answer.
Correct.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's right. Half of the father's age plus the son's age should give you the answer. Which means that half the father's age must be equal to the son's age. The son is 22, so the father must be 44. I guess I was on the right track all along. Thanks for your help, boys. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Good day. Now the strange gizmo. We got an ear.
This market is packed with stuff to buy. Where does this go? Let's find out later.
Let me tell you, lately St. Mystere has become quite a dangerous place. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramon since yesterday. Is that rascal missing or something? I don't know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanish. You can't walk the streets alone. Really? No, that's meant to be my voice. Could you please elaborate a bit on what you know of these mysterious disappearances? Nope, can't say I know the particulars of the subject. Seems to me the only folks vanishing were the ones complaining of feeling sick or tired. I'm sorry, I don't really remember much about it. You probably have better luck talking with Zapponi about stuff like this. I hear he's in the know about pretty much everything. Zappone, you say? Where might we find this person? I've just spoken to him. What? You mean you didn't bump into him on the way here? He's the slouching man with a fancy little moustache. You'll know him when you see him.
Wow, it really is hard to get a lead on this case.
The day is far from over, Luke. Let's see what else we can find out by asking around. Well, there's disappearances, but this list just gets longer and longer. Do you have any puzzles for me, Jarvis? Nope, can't say I know the particulars of the subject. Seems to be the only folks vanishing were the ones complaining of feeling sick or tired. I'm sorry, I don't really remember much about it. You'd probably have better luck with Zappone. Okay, bye. No, that's not what I meant. I meant down because I didn't know the camera angle had changed. Hello there. Oh, hello there. Say, laddie, you haven't seen a big coin around here, have you? I could have sworn that I dropped a lovely one somewhere nearby. See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them gets mighty expensive. I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you'd mind advising me on a tidy money matter, would you? Spare change. A rope and coins are arranged as shown below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to the left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up on the top half of the rope, how many coins would you have? One. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already carried that one. 7. 8. I've already carried that one. 8. 9. 10. Yes, I think so.
That should do it.
No, not 10.
I suppose I thought wrong.
Okay, let's find which ones won't get pulled taut. So this one's definitely falling out. This one's falling out. That 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 one's falling out. And that one's falling out. 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 And that one's falling out. And that one's falling out. Wait, no, it's not. Later. I can't process that right now. That's it. So some help you are.
It doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon.
It's terribly quiet here. I'd even say it's eerily quiet. Okay, back to Zapponi.
Looking into the mysterious disappearances around the village, are you?
Well, let me give you my take on the situation. Well, is something the matter? Ah, yes, now I remember. If it's rumours you're after, take a tip from a fellow detective and go ask Crouton. Crouton. There's a person called Crouton.
He owns a village restaurant.
Where is the village restaurant? It's going to do the same thing, aren't you? Is that down here somewhere? Are you looking for the restaurant now? Not far. Still a little west of here. Before you run off again, I've got a tip for you, mate. You want to experience all that St. Mystera has to offer, you can't just run from point A to point B. Take some time and explore the village from top to bottom. You'll be glad you did. Much appreciated. We'll be sure to give that a try. Come, Luke, we have work to do.
Oh, bye, an adventure.
Okay, let's head west.
Oh, what the heck was that sound?
Ooh, I've just had it! Someone please stop that awful racket!
What's the matter, sir?
Who are you calling sir? I'm a young man! Oh, but never mind that, I'm furious! That sound, that horrible noise, I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made a noise every once in a while, but now it's been roaring non-stop. How am I supposed to sleep? How am I supposed to sleep? Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening din is? You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that. I've heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows? Oh. So, the noise is coming from the tower, is it? Apparently so. Then we get Dora the Explorer. Oh, that guy gets so worked up he turns red like a tomato. He looks so silly. Was that the restaurant? Yeah, that's the restaurant. Ah, you're Crouton. Ramon? He hasn't been around today.
Sigh, it looks like we've hit another dead end.
Too bad you couldn't find him. He usually sneaks out of work to come here to gossip and drink coffee. And you know, speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumours from my customers lately. Recently, there's been talk of some strange old man running around Somerset kidnapping people.
A kidnapper?
Who is this old man? I heard all this second-hand, so you got me there. You need to find a better source for village gossip. You might want to try the cafe. Usually you'll hear rumours straight from the source there. It's almost sunset now, so the cafe should open for dinner. A mysterious old man kidnapping village folk? Now, that's a rumour. Isn't that just where it came from? Chapter 3 complete. Puzzle sent to Granny Riddleton's shack.
Professor, it's getting dark outside.
I'm afraid that's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. Ooh. That's not a village. It's a city. Luke, let's take a moment to sum up our findings. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villagers, and an odd elderly kidnapper.
It's all so bizarre. I can't make any sense of it all, Professor.
I think we've finally got some clues on our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know.
Great idea, Professor.
Chapter 4, Night Falls. It's turned dark, and Ramon still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. Save your progress. Okay, and I think we will leave it there. That's been fun. Lovely. And I shall see you in the next one. Cheerio.